Hi, my name is D. Katz Shachar. I am a fitness and health professional with over 15 years of experience, and I am really excited you're joining me for today's strength workout. The condition of an underactive thyroid certainly may make it tough to actually get up and get your strength training in. The thing is, studies are suggesting that medium intensity workouts for patients who are already undergoing treatment for hypothyroidism can help to increase T3 and T4. You can find out more on mythyroidrelief.com. Mid-intensity workouts aim to get your heart rate to 70% of your maximum heart rate and can be done via medium intensity cardio or a series of weightlifting exercises. So first of all, you'll need a pair of dumbbells for today, ideally 5 to 10 pounds, or alternatively, you can lift bottles of water or cans of food for today's upper body session. I'll be using a 10-pounder and I'm expecting it to be a little bit of a struggle. So I'll say this right off the bat, it's okay to keep going through the workout with the moves, but without weights. If you feel like it's too heavy or it's going into your neck, just put them down. Okay, let's go over the 8 exercises. We're going to perform 8 repetitions for each exercise and then go through the circuit 2 more times. Within the circuit, there are no breaks, but between circuits, we're gonna take a 60-second break. Let's have a look together at the moves without the weights. Please join me for this so that you can warm up the joints specifically for today's workout. Exercise 1, upright row to shoulder press. Exercise 2, bent over row. Exercise 3, biceps scoops and open. 4, tricep kickbacks. Exercise 5, external rotation lateral raise. Exercise 6, bent over flyback. Exercise 7, scaption. 8, bicep curls and shoulder rotation. Let's take this workout to the beach, shall we? Oh, and P.S., if you want to go over the first round together with me without weights and make it a fuller and more in-depth warm-up and only add the weights in the second and the third circuit, that's a wonderful option and I highly recommend it. Okay, so let's go and I'll see you there. Okay, so like I said, circuit number 1 does not have to be with weights. We're going for the upright row for 8 reps. What's important is that you keep your shoulders away from your ears and keep your abdominals tight around your spine. We inhale as we begin the move, exhale as you press up towards the sky, and then slowly come down. So we inhale as we lift the elbows, exhale as we press up, and then on a breath, come back down. After 8 reps, we move on. And that was the last one. We're gonna get ready for a bent over narrow row. I'm just letting my arms rest there for a moment. And then I'm gonna take it to a lunge. And I'm gonna have my left foot forward, right leg back, and really keep your spine neutral here. Abs are wrapped around the back, shoulders are pulled back and away from your ears. And I'm really pressing the left heel into the floor in order to protect my back. So the front heel is pressed into the floor. And then after 8 reps, we move right on and we go for a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Scoop into the biceps, open, and then return. Scoop, open, close, and return. Exhale, scoop, inhale, open, and on a breath, close and return. Exhale, and return. So the breathing doesn't have to be exactly the way I'm saying it. Mostly, the most important thing is that you keep your breath flowing and you don't hold your breath, but you can see it as advice. You can see it as a tip. So we want to exhale on that initial lift and then breathe as you lower down. Once again, bring the left foot forward into the tricep kickbacks. So you want to make sure that, again, the shoulders are back and away from the ears and the spine is neutral. But here you want to really squeeze the arms in towards your side as you extend the elbows completely and then bend. Extend them completely and then bend. Once we've done 8 reps, we move on. And we have our external lateral raise. So the palms are facing forward and you exhale on the lift. Make sure that you don't go any higher than the line of your shoulder. The thumbs are looking up, so that's what actually makes the external rotation at the shoulder. Once we've done 8 reps, it's getting a little bit tough. Once again, we're gonna go into a bent over position. This time we fly back. So we exhale as we fly back, inhale as we lower down. Again, the positioning of the bent over is really important. You wanna dig the left heel, the front heel into the floor. You wanna maintain a straight or flat back and keep the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale as you open. And then from here, let's shake it out. It's getting a little bit challenging with the weights. We're gonna go in for the scaption. So this might seem similar to the external lateral raise we just did, but really what we're doing here is we're lifting up into a V position overhead, and we're turning our palms to face back as we go overhead. Do you see how when I go up, my thumb looks out? What I'm doing now is a modification. You can go for one arm at a time if going for both arms is too much. And then you would essentially have 4 reps for each arm. Last exercise, we have a bicep curl and then a rotation. So we go up to 90 degrees at the biceps, at the elbow, and then we open up into a rotation, keeping the elbows close to your body. So it's 90, rotate, and lower. 90, rotate, close, and lower. 90, close, and lower. Once we've done 8 reps, we're going to take a 60-second break. Well done. You have done circuit number 1. I am dripping sweat at this point. You probably can't see it, but you're going to have to take my word for it. Taking a few deep breaths here. Releasing the arms, rubbing the arms, shaking them out. And let's get started on circuit number 2. Circuit number 2, get those weights and get ready for the upright row, 2 shoulder press. I'm taking another breath here before we begin, and here we go. We press it up and we bring it back down. Remember, the most important thing regarding the breath is that you just keep the breath flowing. So the elbows go up and then you press it up and just keep the breath going. The abs should be tight. The abdominals should be tight around your spine. The knees should be soft. You should be lifting the pelvic floor. As we go through the workout, you're going to see that I struggle through it. It's a tough upper body workout, and you can always lower the weights and you can always take the weights away. You'll see that I do that a couple of times. Just stay focused and know that you always have options for modifications. Okay, this time, right leg forward for the row. Remember, we want to keep the arms close to the body as we row up. We've got our abdominals tight around our spine, and the right heel this time is digging into the floor in order to protect our back. Shoulders away from the ears. Whew, and once we've done 8 reps, we go for the bicep scoop and open. Exhale on the scoop. Open. Breathe through. And let's see if I can make it through with weights. I'm not sure I can. All right. There I go, dropping the weights. And believe me, it's actually still hard without the weights. That's what I mean. It's still going to be a challenge. You're still going to work your arms with or without the weights. So you really need to make sure that you're just doing what's best for you. It's not giving up. It's just modifying. All right, that was 8. Grab those weights, get into a bent over position once again, and this time we are going for tricep kickbacks. Remember, you want to keep the elbows above the waistline and squeeze them back. Really lock the elbows as you go back. Exhale and inhale on the bend. Once we've done 8, we move on. Getting ready for the lateral lift. We are opening the palms forward, so it's an external rotation with a lateral lift. It's hard. I'm putting those down again, and I keep going. But make sure that you have the positioning. The thumb is still up. Exhale on the lift. Get into that bent over position. I'm going to keep my right leg forward, and here I go for the fly. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Notice that that's really crucial. We don't want to allow the shoulders to shrug up towards the ears. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the lower. Beautiful. All right, that was 8 reps. Take a breath. I know it's getting a little bit tough. I really do. I'm doing it with you. Get ready for the scaption. This is really tough with weights at this point towards the end of the second circuit. So I put them down and I keep going. Breathing through. Exhale on the lift. Remember to rotate the arms so the thumbs are looking out and the palms are looking back. Rotate, exhale, inhale, lower. Beautiful. Next, exercise number 8 coming up on the 90-degree bicep curl, open, close, and lower. Exhale. Exhale, curl, and lower. We've been working hard and we deserve a short break before we begin our last circuit. And if you need more time, just pause the video and take the break you need. One more. Here we go. Upright row to shoulder press. 8 reps. So I'm just going to push as much as I can with the weights, and when I feel like I need to lower them, I absolutely will, and I would love it if you did the same. I don't want you pushing to the point where you lose form. The most important thing is that you keep your form spot on. Press it up. Push through. Once we've done 8 reps, we go for the bent over row. All right, here we go. Grab those weights if possible. And this time I have opted into doing this in parallel leg position so that I am no longer lunging on one leg. I purposely have chosen to do the third circuit with the legs one next to the other, but you do need to really make sure that your back stays flat in that position. So if it doesn't, you can always go into a lunge position. All right, I wanted to do the bicep scoop and open with weights, and the second I started, I realized that I'm gonna have to put the weights down, so here I go, pushing through without the weights. Keep going. We scoop it, we open, and lower back down. Grab those weights, get into the tricep kickbacks again. I'm doing this whole round with the bent over positions with parallel legs. Exhale, extend, inhale, bend. This is the last rep, and we're moving on to the externally rotated lateral raise, thumbs up. Exhale to lift. Remember, we don't want to go higher than the shoulder. We exhale on the lift. Once it gets to be too much, you continue without the weights. Thumbs up. Abs tight. Okay, let's keep going. Now we've got the fly back, bent over. Again, let me repeat this. If it is too much to have your legs parallel to each other, then absolutely have them staggered, one leg forward, just like we did in the previous 2 rounds. All right, deep breath. Get ready for the scaption. I doubt that I'll make it with weights. Let's see. V it up. And that was it for me for the weights. Let's keep going without the weights. If you're still holding on to those weights, good for you. That's amazing. Beautiful. All right, we have one more exercise left for today's upper body session. Grab those weights, get into a 90-degree angle, open for the external rotation, and lower. 90, open, close, and lower. 90, open, close, and lower. We are almost done. Hang in there, pushing through, breathing through, keeping your abs super duper tight. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. This is it. Nice. Let's go into a cool down mode. We'll stretch it out. Yay, you. Come join me for the shoulder stretch, bringing one arm over the chest, pushing it towards your chest, swing the arms and switch to the other side. I'm so proud of you for doing this with me. Come into one more stretch, bringing your hands behind you and lifting them off of your back, opening your chest up. So proud of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Beautiful job.